Hey there, guys! Anime Corey 5 here. I know it's been a while since I last made a video, and before I start off, I know over on X, I've been really getting into politics a little bit, and I do apologize. But apparently that's the only thing I can find entertaining right now to talk about over on there. But anyways, today's video, we're going to talk about something related to Dustborn, and also related to the next upcoming Tales game that's being remastered. And it's finally here. At long last. It's finally here. Finally. And I am so excited. And this game is probably my most favorite one, and I will show you the trailer.
I wouldn't abandon you, no matter what.
From now on, no matter what happens,
The three of us will always be friends.
we will always be friends.
The faster we finish this war, the sooner peace will be restored to our land. I'll do whatever I can to make that happen. When I left home, I swore to become strong. I swore I would never again fail to protect someone.
But now, I want to protect your home. She's the reason I got to see you all again.
The next time I visit Land, I'll come as family.
I wish I had magical powers.
I don't want you to face that same regret.
This is why I plan to have the traitors executed.
Richard, why are you doing this?
Would you defy your own king?
What you're doing is wrong.
Shut up! I've come too far to let you stand in my way!
Remember the pact of friendship we made together? Well then, we'll just make another pact once Richard is back to normal.
I'm really glad that both of you guys were here. A friend helps you out when you're in trouble. You laugh together when you're happy.
So if we join forces and work together, we can accomplish anything. All right, guys, let's go home. Time for us to go.
So yes, there's this upcoming game known as Tales of Grace's F. Now comparing that game to Dustborn, Dustborn to me honestly looks horrible. It looks like trash. It looks, give me a second, guys. It looks like trash because obviously, let's just say that whoever designed this game must have really been a serious loser and whatnot. And honestly, I am not impressed. Now, if we look at Tales of Grace's F Remastered, there's a lot more better stuff that's going on here. You obviously so much of these awesome characters. Asbel, I think her name's Gracie, or forget her name now exactly. You have Asbel, you have Hubert, you have Sophia, and the game is actually really well put. The story is really good. This game came back out on the PlayStation 3 a long time ago. It's a lot of fun. Highly recommend if you did not get a PlayStation 3 at the time. And for obvious reasons, we could say that the game is overall really fun. The story is all about friendship and how apparently about a human who somehow gets possessed by an evil, by an evil alien. However, the alien wasn't not meant to be evil, but where it came from, the people treat him horribly. And there was a scientist that treated him as if he was a real boy. Kind of like Pinocchio in a way, if you ever actually watched the movie Pinocchio. But that's here nor there. And if we look at Sophia, who is actually Proteus, and yes, this is another intergalactic one, she's like an android. She doesn't age at all. She stays the same. And yeah, that's basically the whole entire thing in a nutshell. So that's how we see things clearly. And when it comes to Dustborn, that game is just horrible. Like, literally, I've seen so much gameplay. I've seen how horrible the characters look. And over on Steam, clearly it has a lot of positive reviews over on Steam, which is pathetic, because why would you give it positive scores when it is literally nothing but pure trash? Seriously, like, why would you want to play something like this? Who in their right mind thinks that having these whole political biases in a fucking video game is a great idea? It's not. I'm sorry, it is absolutely not. It's horrible. So, there you go. Obviously, and with... Now, I know the remaster for Grace's F isn't coming till next year, or towards the beginning of next year, which I'm actually looking forward to. And I actually plan on pre-ordering it, not just on the PlayStation, not just for Steam, but I'm actually going to plan on getting the deluxe version. I mean, I do actually have a poster in my place that looks awesome. Even though, like, it's very grainy, it looks very, like, it needs to look very moderate and such. And I really actually want a t-shirt of Grace's F, because I want to help support the game. And it's actually one of my top 5 games. Tales of Grace's F is, like, one of my most top 5 games in the series. That next to Xillia and next to Berseria. Symphonia, I played a little bit of it. I couldn't get very far into it. Vesperia I did play. Game's mediocre. Like, in terms of, I mean, the story's not bad, but the overall, like, gameplay mechanic, I kind of feel is very bland. But then again, I know it's a game that came out a long time ago, so I can accept that. And Zestiria, it's really good. I mean, I like the mechanic of combining, what are those called? Oh my god. God, there's a name for them. Not Malakim, there's another name for them, but I guess you can call them Malakim. But that's Berseria. I forget now. But the overall thing is, it's like the combination of performing using them as the Armatus, because obviously you have Saray, who's supposed to be the shepherd, and he's supposed to save the world from an evil dark-demonic person. And yeah, if you haven't played Zestiria, definitely try it out. But I will say the level system really is kind of broken in a way. I mean, that's just kind of it. Hold on. And overall, like, I just find that the game itself it's kind of not that great, to be honest. But yes, overall, I definitely have to say that I'm looking forward to it, and I really hope that the next Tales of game can be Xillia after Grace's F, like Xillia Remastered, because Xillia is like next to Grace's F. It's a lot of fun. I love Xillia and Grace's F. I think those were the best games to play on the PlayStation 3. Xillia Part 2 wasn't that great, mostly because, like, in order to progress through the game, you actually have to proceed onwards when it comes to, like, you have to earn money in order to proceed onwards to the next mission, which is absolutely ridiculous. But I do love the characters in Zelia. Alvin is like one of my one of the coolest guys because like considering he's like a ladies person and he's kind of a smooth talker. And I really wish my overall personality could be just like the guy because yeah. But overall, I definitely say the game is just it's a lot of fun. But yeah, my top five favorite series are Kingdom Hearts, the Tales of series. I think the Legend of Heroes games. There is one that I think it's called Daybreak that I just put on my wish list. I know it came out, I think it was March of last year. So I'm kind of looking forward to once it goes on sale. I'm gonna probably plan on playing it. I was deciding maybe I'm trying Warhammer 40k, but I don't know. I've never really been into Warhammer. What else? I'm trying to think of what other games I'm really interested in playing. Because there's quite a lot. Man, what else is there exactly? It's on the tip of my tongue exactly. Oh yeah, Wukong. That game I could kind of play, but I know it's like I'm not willing to spend about close to $70 for a game like that. Maybe if it goes on sale for about like $30 or something like that. That I will play. Reinfantasio. I definitely plan on pre-ordering that, and I'm also gonna plan on. I already placed a pre-order for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, so I'm definitely looking forward to playing that. I didn't choose a standard one, but I chose the next one. I think it's like the deluxe version or something, or the special version. But yeah, overall, there are some good, interesting games out there, and I hope eventually, like, a lot of these developers can kick out these people who create such trash games like Dustborn, because honestly, Dustborn, it is a horrible game. Like, looking at it in perspective, not like because I've never really actually played the game, so I honestly, but I have actually seen some gameplay. Gameplay looks horrible, not worth the money for me to be playing, and yeah. But overall, that about covers it for this video. Definitely look forward to exploring this game, Tales of Great. Definitely, it's a much more better game than Dustborn, and it's definitely a well-worthy game to play, especially for those who love JRPGs, and for those who actually kind of grew up with Final Fantasy VII, the original Final Fantasy VII, not the remake, but the original. You'll definitely like the Tales of games if you haven't played it yet, because obviously the Tales of games are really, really, they're a lot of fun to play. Each game has their own story in some ways, and some of the games kind of like their stories kind of intertwined with like the past games. So like Vesperia kind of intertwines with Zelia, because based on like the ending where how like these sphere type of orbs or whatever, each of them have like the grant out the four spirits or whatever, the four great spirits. And that kind of intertwines with Zelia, which is a much more later game that exists in the Tales of series. So, you get the whole entire idea and that sort of thing. And in terms of other games, I'm hoping next year we'll finally get to see some Kingdom Hearts 4, because I really, really want to see I really want to see some more shit that happens with Kingdom Hearts 4, because Kingdom Hearts 4 is just like... I mean, hey, I love the Kingdom Hearts series, and I don't care what anybody says, no matter how convoluted the story is, no matter how crazy and mindset Tsushima Nomura has, but at the same time, hey, I am willing to die for Kingdom Hearts. I love the story. I mean, I mean, the overall plot twists and turns that this overall series has is quite amazing. Between Heartless, between the whole thing with Heartless and Nobody's, Light vs. Darkness, and the overall narrative of the story, where how the story with the Keyblade War happened and Xehanort and a whole bunch of stuff. It's kind of a crazy story, of a series to get into. But hey, for those out there who never actually touched Kingdom Hearts, hey, it's definitely a well-worthy game. I mean, it's right next to the Tales of, and as I said, sorry for what that was exactly. But yes, Tales of Berseria is like one of my all-time favorite games to play. I mean, it's right next to Grace's F. Although I have to say, if I had to put them in order, Berseria is number one. I think this year, I think maybe Arise would be no. I think Arise maybe number 4. I think number 2 would probably either goes for Grace's F or Zelia. This year is alright, so I think I'd probably place that at number 3. But yeah, I think maybe Grace's F would actually be number 2, Zelia would be number 3, and then this year would be number 4. Vesperia, I think, would probably be number 5. That's my overall kind of thing that I have to say there. Everything else, in terms of other games, I haven't played Fantasia. If that game came to PlayStation, came to Steam, I totally would actually play Fantasia. I haven't actually touched it. I think I've heard from some people that the story is really good. I haven't seen it, and I know there's an anime. That I know for sure. I think there may be a manga tied to that as well, but I'm pretty sure someone can actually confirm that in the comment section down below, because obviously that would definitely be something I could definitely see about playing Fantasia. Symphonia, I really wish that they had fixed. I really wish that they had actually fixed the voice acting, because when I did actually play it, like, I noticed when I did play it on Steam, I did notice that like there'd be no voices, like there'd just be sub scenes with 0 voice acting, and I'm kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Where's the voice acting? And yeah, and then Legend of Heroes is probably like my number 3 series, I think. Although I haven't completed number 3 yet. I have like a partial playthrough of that game entirely, and that sort of thing. But overall, you guys can definitely voice your opinions about if you guys actually like the whole entire thing. It's still a well-worthy game to be playing, and yeah. And I'm sorry for the noise in the background. And overall, trying to think of what else to mention here exactly. Yeah, I do not appreciate Dustborn. Dustborn is trash. It's horrible. Especially like with a lot of like what's being said in the game, and how it's like there's this one scene where like the woman gets like these 2 cops to fight amongst each other, which is just stupid, like literally stupid. And even like the beginning of the game where like the 4 people play a song or whatever, it's just, oh my god, it's horrible. Like, who designed this game? Who thought this was a great idea? And I think like they had like 400 to 600 developers creating the game, and I'm like, why do you need that many developers? That's the thing I don't understand, is like, why are there so many of these freaking people that design a game like this? Like, design games, when it's like you really just need at least like 4 people. You need just a programmer, a designer, let me see, programmer, designer, a developer, and the rest you could just do with just through something like Unreal Engine or Unity. Like, literally. That's, and hell, I mean, you can even like, and hell, like one person could even design a game of their own, like literally, and make money that way. And I'm trying to do that. I mean, I just haven't had enough time because I'm really, well, right now I'm focusing on stuff like outside of gaming right now, so that's pretty much mostly it. I haven't really had much time to play a lot of games. I haven't had much time to, well, I mean, I've just been lazy and I haven't really been able to do a lot of streaming over on Kick or here on YouTube because obviously there's just a lot going on right now. Plus, yeah. And plus, I'm currently working on finding a new job right now because my current job really is shit. And for those out there who are planning on working for Target, do not work for Target because they do not abide by the rules. They literally, and it doesn't matter like how many times you try to call out sick or whatever. They will like, and even if you provide them with a doctor's note, they still will give you a write-up. Like they literally don't care. And okay, believe me or not, I've now been working for Target for almost like over 4 years now, and it is horrible. It is shit. It is not worth working here, and honestly, fast food is not even better either. Like it is just like horrible. So that's about it. But yeah, I will try to get back to making more content again sometime when I can, but I just thought about just making this video because it came to my mind, and it really, because after I posted Tales of Grace's F remastered video over on my personal account, I decided to go ahead and decided to make this video because I thought it'd be good to spread awareness for people who haven't played it yet, and for those who love the games as well. So that's all I can say. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a like, share amongst your friends. Follow me over on X/Twitter. I am on there, mostly commenting and interacting with what people have posted over on there of some of my favorite creators I do watch. Even though most of the time I kind of like drift in and out and such, so I'm not always like watching on streams, but I can try. Anyways, you guys can also follow me on Instagram. It's AnimeCore85, I believe we're on Instagram, so you can follow me over on there. And you can also join my Kick channel. I'll get back to streaming on Kick eventually. Right now, I just have too much stuff going on in my life right now that I just can't focus on making streaming over on there. But you guys can still follow me over on there. All right, and I'll get back to streaming over here on YouTube when I can. And everything. Alright, so with that, thank you guys so much for watching. This is AnimeCore85, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, folks.